What's up, traders? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about this amazing car company named NIO. But before we talk about this stock, if you are new here, my name is Antonio, and I like to talk about stock options and high demand stocks. I upload every single day, 1 hour before market close. So if you want to get updates on hot stocks that you should be watching before the market closes, make sure to like and subscribe, and most importantly, turn on the notification bell so that you never miss my uploads and updates on hot stocks. Anyways, let's get into today's video. But a disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, so do invest according to your own personal risk tolerance and after you've done your own research. So we're going to be talking about NIO. And I don't give buy recommendations, guys. I simply enjoy informing others about stocks that I believe have upside potential, and I show my research as to why I believe that. But ultimately, I simply inform you so that you can make your own interpretation on whether or not you should invest. But I also like to be transparent, so I show how much money I personally have invested into each company. So let's get directly into that. So first, let's talk about how much money I have invested into each company. So here we see that I have sold one cash equivalent put. So when you sell a cash equivalent put, you basically receive a credit, or you get paid to agree to buy the underlying stock at a certain price by a certain date. So I've agreed to buy 100 shares of NIO by January 15th, 2021 at $43 per share. That is if NIO is under $43 per share. I personally believe that that would be a steal. That's why I agreed to it. Now, because you're getting paid, you have to put up a cash collateral. The cash collateral is simply the price of the shares times 100. So it would be $4,300 cash collateral. So the amount of money that I got paid for this is I got paid a credit of $303. So if NIO opens green on Monday, I could potentially sell out of this for about 30% profit, or I could just hold to expiration, but that would be until January 15th, 2021. So now let me give you a brief introductory as to what NIO is. NIO is a holding company which engages in the design, manufacture, and sale of electric vehicles, driving innovations in next-generation technologies in connectivity, autonomous driving, and artificial intelligence. Its products include EP9 Supercar, ES8 7-seater SUV. The company provides users with home charging and Power Express valet service and other power solutions, including access to public charging, access to power mobile charging trucks, and battery swapping. It also offers other value-added services such as a service package, battery payment arrangement, and vehicle financing and license plate registration. Of course, the company was founded by Li Bin and Qin Li Hong in November 2014 and is headquartered in Jideng, China. So let's talk directly about China. So China has the biggest EV car market in the world. Of course, Tesla is the biggest EV car company manufacturer, but China has the biggest demand for car companies. With the Chinese government wanting to ban gasoline-powered cars by 2035, the government has begun to subsidize car companies with battery swap technology. And of course, one of those companies is NIO. So with the Chinese government banning gasoline-powered vehicles by 2035, that means in the upcoming years, there will be a spike and a surge in demand for electric vehicles. And that has actually already begun to happen. So due to the demand in EV cars, NIO needed to gain more money. So they did that by doing a share offering. So when NIO did the share offering, the stock price dumped. But shortly after it dumped to a low of around $40, then it reversed and continued to rally back up. So when NIO did a share offering, the stock price dipped. But this is necessary for the company to expand, and it will happen over years to come. And it's better for the long term because it allows more investors to get their hands into the company. So with that being said, the money that they raised on that share offering, NIO began to work on other car models, including minivans, other sedans, and other SUVs, and they're trying to meet the demand. Now, NIO has such a demand for cars that the cars are actually up for sale beforehand, and you can order them before they're even released. Now, if you are scared of NIO dropping, remember that the last time NIO dropped was when Citroen released their $25 short article about NIO, and the delisting happened about NIO. The price dropped, but then it rocketed back up. So now with the upcoming NIO Day on January 9th, if you are looking to get your hands into NIO and are not sure how much money you would want to invest, I would say it would be a wise investment to simply begin your investment size into NIO before January 9th. I wouldn't really say that you should go all in on NIO just in case some bad news comes out in January 9th on NIO day. But of course, I'm not a financial advisor. So now a good price target for NIO would be anything in the $30 range, but that may not happen. If NIO does get to $39, I will be buying for sure 100 shares so that I can begin to continue the wheel strategy, which is for a separate video. If you guys want to know about the wheel strategy, just let me know. Now, some big news that has come out for NIO is that they're working on the 150 kilowatt battery, level 4 autonomous driving, and possible robo-taxi. So the robo-taxi could happen with Mobileye, the autonomous vehicle systems developer that Intel paid $15 billion to acquire back in March 2017. When they initially held their first post-acquisition investor summit day, they announced that they are going to be partnering or collaborating with Chinese automaker NIO to develop highly automated electric cars for consumer markets, and it laid out strategic business pillars and its progress to date in key driverless technology segments. So this in the future just shows you that other companies have interests with NIO and are looking to combine their forces to create a better product. So that of course is better for the consumers and better for the investors as the company continues to expand. In the upcoming years, we all know that electric car companies are going to be booming due to the fact that car emissions is something that a lot of states, a lot of countries really want to stray away from because it's only polluting their country. So now this is a bull case on why you should invest into NIO and not Tesla in the upcoming year for 2021. So two of the most popular stocks on the planet right now are electric vehicle manufacturer NIO and Tesla. Together they trade around 200 million shares daily, but both picks have a hot long-term potential and have a lot of room to grow over the years, especially going into 2021. But in short, the reason why NIO is a big pick over Tesla in the upcoming year is because Tesla already had their boom expansion in 2020. We've seen their stocks soar and soar and soar, and a lot of you guys have made a lot of money on that. Now on NIO Day in January 9th, NIO is going to be unveiling new cars, and according to the new cars that they unveil and the specs that they give, that could really drive the price of NIO up. They will be unveiling new minivan models, new sedan models, and other SUV models, as well as a potential supercar model. Now, due to all the demand that NIO has had, you can actually order their vehicles before they've even been released, which is a very good thing for a company to have. Having more demand than supply is a good thing in terms of showing that a company still has room to grow and still has room to meet a certain amount of demand, which is why NIO will be opening up a new factory. Now, we can quickly address the Apple NIO rumors, but that isn't really something that you should really invest your money into because it is a rumor. Now, if you separately want to invest your money into some Apple shares or some NIO shares, of course, that is a wise investment. Okay, now these companies, along with every company traded in the stock market, will go up and down. It's how the market works. But if you've done your research and you believe in the company long term, then you can invest. Don't buy some shares and on the first dip panic sell. That is how you lose money in the stock market. You need to be patient and believe in the company you've invested in and allow them to grow and expand, and then you as an investor can reap the rewards. If you are unsure about your investment, you should possibly consider taking some profits or reducing your investment size. But anyways guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Invest according to your own personal risk tolerance and be sure to preserve your capital. Let me know what you guys think of this company and what your plan is in the comments down below, as well as ask questions. Also be sure to like and subscribe to support the channel and to show me that you like this type of content. And if you do, then be sure to expect more. But that's been it guys, peace.
So David, you're the man that's seen this go from concept to reality in a very short space of time. Talk me through what happened.
June last year when we sat down and Martin Leach decided he wanted to create the fastest electric vehicle on the planet. So we basically brainstormed as to what that could be, what that should be, and here we are a year and a half later and a world champion.
For the supercar fans here, what features will they experience?
It's got 1 megawatt of power. It goes 0 to 100 in 2.7, top speed at the moment 313. Those will be improved. We're not giving up, we're continuing to push and test.
He's on the same pace as his qualifying run to the first 100 meters, but where he makes the time is on sheer top speed. He's off the track, but he gets it back on. He did 117 miles an hour on the approach to Malcolm. He rocked